It's Tony, and in front of me are clownfishes. So the clownfish are immune to the stinging tentacles of the habitats that they live in. They share a very special relationship to help each other to survive in the ocean called symbiosis, where both organisms benefit from them staying together. So they can grow up to 10 centimeters and they're normally found in the Great Barrier Reef. So I'll begin this presentation with the eating habits of clownfish. Clownfish eating habits are quite unique. Clownfishes are omnivorous. They eat live food such as algae, plankton, mollusks. So it's just like stuff without a skeleton, like snails or slugs. Although a clownfish's eating habits suggest that it's opportunistic rather than predatory, the clownfish hangs around waiting for the anemone to have dinner first before it dines on what's left, uneaten, undigested, or excreted. This way, it can save energy by just waiting for the anemone to catch prey first. So now, I'm gonna move on to the reproductive habits of clownfishes. So clownfishes, like we know, live in small groups inhabiting a single anemone. The group consists of a breeding pair, which cohabits with a few non-productive, sort of pre-pubescent and smaller male clownfish. When the female dies, the dominant male changes sex and becomes the female. This life history strategy is known as sequential hermaphroditism. Because clownfishes are all born as males, they are classified as protandrous hermaphrodites. So the actual breeding of the clownfish occurs during the spawning season. It happens all year round in tropical waters. Males attract the females by courting. Courting behaviours include chasing, biting, and extending fins. Clownfish lay their eggs in batches on coral, rock, or next to the sea anemones that they call home. The male clownfish will build a nest on the rock or coral near the anemone in order to be provided with protection from predators. Breeding starts by the male chasing the female to the nest, where the eggs are released. 100 to 1,000 eggs are laid each time. The male clownfish guards and protects the eggs until they hatch. They normally hatch within 4 to 5 days. So right now, this is footage of the clownfish in its natural habitat with the sea anemones. So like I mentioned before, the clownfish is in a symbiotic relationship with the sea anemones. They are the only fish that do not get stung by the tentacles of the sea anemone. The clownfishes have a slimy mucus covering that protects them from the sea anemone. However, if this covering is wiped off of the clownfish, it will get stung and possibly be killed when it returns home to the anemone. The clownfish and sea anemone help each other survive in the ocean. The clownfish, while being provided with food, cleans away fish and algae leftovers from the anemone. In addition, the sea anemones are given better water circulation because the clownfish fan their fins while swimming about. So regarding the social interactions between clownfishes, clownfishes have a strict hierarchy of dominance, so the largest and most aggressive females is found at the top. Only 2 clownfish, a male and a female, in a group reproduce through external fertilization. If the female clownfish is removed from the group, such as by death, one of the largest and most dominant males would become a female. Then the rest of the remaining males will move up a rank on the hierarchy. So just to wrap things up, I'll now be discussing whether the clownfish's behaviours, regardless of social interaction, feeding and reproduction, are learnt or innate. Personally, I believe it is a mixture of both. Clownfishes are the only fishes that don't get stung by the anemones due to the mucus surrounding their fins. I believe this is something they're born with instead of learnt, because clownfishes lay their eggs in the anemones. If they weren't born with this mucus, then the newborn clownfish would just all die. However, something like the social hierarchy may be learnt. Once a new clownfish joins a school of clownfishes, they may just see everyone else following the hierarchy, so they just comply with it just to fit in.
Thank you for watching my presentation.